What are the top 5 rye whiskeys for beginners? Let's find out. What's going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys my top 5 rye whiskeys for beginners. Now, I consider myself a beginner, but I started my journey as a beginner in ryes after my journey in bourbon. And I found a love for bourbon, and I wanted to find a love for ryes. So I did a little research. I found a couple of ryes, picked them up, and I have absolutely enjoyed every single one of them. But I want to hear from you guys some more of your favorite rye whiskeys that I should pick up and put on my shelves, and eventually maybe they'll be added onto my top 5 list. I've heard a lot of good things of a lot of different ryes, but I want to hear it from you guys on what your favorite ryes are so that I can make a judgment on it and see for myself. I just want to thank you guys so much for the love and support for the channel. We are crushing it right now. Card above is for the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you go check that video out and leave the hashtag in the comment section on that video. Link to the Patreon is down below. We're doing awesome things over there. I can't wait to see more of a community grow over there, because that's what is going to help this channel. I don't want to do ads and whatnot. I want to be able to just do me and to you guys, and through Patreon, that is how that helps like you wouldn't believe. But without further ado, let's get into bottle number 1. Bottle number 1 goes to the first rye that I picked up, and I absolutely love this bottle right here, the Rittenhouse Rye. It made it into the Bottled in Bond contest way back in the day, and it actually won its round. It's minty, it's spicy, it's got a sweet finish, and I absolutely love this Rittenhouse Rye. It runs right about that like $20, $25 range for a 100 proof rye. It's a fantastic mixer, and sipping it neat, it can go a long way. Bottle number 2 goes to Old Overholt 114. Now, this is a newer pickup that I had picked up about 2 months ago, and man, I absolutely love this bottle right here. It's spicy, it's minty, it's herbal, it's sweet. It's got everything that you would look for, and it's also high proof. It's 114 proof, so all of those flavors are amplified. Now, I'm not quite sure how easily this bottle is to pick up. I heard that it was a PA only release, but I did pick it up in New Jersey, so I'm not quite sure how true that might be. We might have just gotten a little bit lucky here in New Jersey because we are an adjacent state to PA, but if not, you might be able to pick one of these up. Not quite sure. They do have the Old Overholt. I believe they have a bonded, and then their traditional 88 proof is still a really good rye as well. Bottle number 3 that I'm going to recommend is Sazerac Rye. Now, here I can find this bottle absolutely everywhere, but there are a select few stores that have it all the time for MSRP, $29. I know a lot of places rack this bad boy up to about $100, and I don't think it's worth it whatsoever. It's a 90 proof, 6-year, supposed to be 6-year rye, and I absolutely love it. It's really good. It's not like super good. It's mellow on the flavors on a lot of those. It's toned down, but those flavors are absolutely delicious. You're gonna get a sweet mint. It's almost like a peppermint in a way, and then I get a lot of like pine needles and birch tree bark and stuff like that come out of this bottle, and I absolutely love sipping it neat. I don't think I want to. I've put it in a cocktail. I think the flavors get too muted in this, so sipping this one neat is definitely my go-to. Bottle number 4 that I'm going to recommend is a 100 proof. It's going to go to Old Forester 100 proof rye, the brother of the 100 proof bourbon that I love so much. Now, this one right here is my go-to cocktail mixing rye. Absolutely fantastic. 100 proof, holds to all of that dilution that you don't get from a 90 proofer or something below 100. Man, oh man, it's spicy. It's got the sweetness that you're looking for. I find a lot of just within those earthy tones, I get a little bit more oak out of this one as well. I think that this one right here, it's just when you mix it with simple syrup, you have those herbal bitters. This one right here, it complements everything so well, and that's why this is going to be my absolute favorite mixing rye whiskey at the moment. And bottle number 1 is one that you guys know about that I absolutely love. It made it into my top 11 bourbons. And yeah, let's just get right into it. That's going to go to Sagamore Spirits Double Oaked Rye. And I can't not express how much I love this rye. I picked this up just from pure recommendation, and I'm gonna have to go off of that person's recommendations from now on, because they hit it on the nose. This one right here, I think when you go from bourbon, you're gonna go. I recommend going into Boo Rye. So you have Redwood Empire as my #1 recommendation as a Boo Rye to get into those sweet, spicy, herbal, molasses notes that you're looking for everything. But it's complex enough to where you find both styles of whiskey mixed, but you can appreciate both being together. Now after that, this is going to be my recommendation. Now, I could be completely wrong for your first rye whiskey. You're going to get that sweetness. You're going to get that toastiness. There's marshmallows in there, but it's also spicy. It also has that herbal quality. There's that mint. There's a little bit of rosemary in there, and I absolutely love this bottle. And it's going to be probably my #1 rye for a while, until one of you guys recommends me one that I pick up that knocks this bad boy off of the throne. So that right there is going to be my 5 rye whiskeys that I have come to love since doing the bourbon journey and trying to find a love for ryes. And let me know down in the comments what you think about my list, and let me know what your list is. Until next time, this has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.